Something is coming. Can't come back. Dead man on the dance floor. Pulsing through your blood. Get ready for the new girl. Dancing like a dream.
What's up, guys? Azukis have gone up about 3.5, maybe 4 ETH the past 24 hours. So there's an announcement coming March 30th. We'll have AD talk about that. We've got Ape token transactions going up and the price going up at the same time. Talk about that. We've got XCOPY doing a mint today. And yeah, a few other things. So going to bring the other guys in real quick. Let's see.
I'm buying.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up,
Yo.
man?
Did you guys see just now this Dune thing?
Yeah, I'm checking stock. You
Okay.
need to be in the membership.
Who's that?
Yeah, we just had a vinyl drop here, so we're
That looks
stuck.
like the original dude. Years ago.
Right. Anyways, well, McKay checks stock.
51 stock, but prices aren't great on eBay.
Oh, for this exact one.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was saying Azukis have run here with pending news March 30th. AD, do you want to touch on that quickly?
Yeah, speculation with them is that there's a large collaboration in the works. Zagabond, who's their founder, has been teasing stuff on his Instagram. He teased something with Supreme. He teased something with Adidas. To my knowledge, none of these have been actually confirmed. However, it feels like insiders know what's going on.
Yeah, it does.
Insiders, whales have been scooping these up for the past like 2 days. Volume has been absolutely unbelievable. It's been top volume for the last like 48 hours. There's been multiple sweeps of over 100 ETH as people scoop these up. And when stuff like this is happening, it's difficult to know if there's actual insider information or if everyone just assumes that there is. So that's why they're FOMOing in. In any case, I think the floor is like 16 ETH now, which was the all-time high at one point. We went back all the way down to like 7.9, I believe was the lowest point. I've held all the way from there, have no intentions of selling. Just hope this announcement is a cool one. Yeah, 16.3 is the floor right now.
It's crazy how there's always this run up, and I would say there is some kind of news that people know about because just historically in this space, it seems like that's the trend.
Yep, totally.
People know what's going on.
I don't know either, but I think it's got to be something. So excited for it. Should be March 30th is the live event in Los Angeles with the whole Azuki team and all the holders that are allowed to go. If flights were cheaper, I'd consider going. I don't think I'll be going now, but totally cool. Hopefully it's a huge collaboration, but yeah, it's all speculation at this point.
Yeah, you had been saying to buy these for over a week, I'd say, and I'm holding a bunch of Ethereum right now for Ape land and also for I have to have around 30 to 40 like 40,000 for minting V2V friends here in a couple weeks. So obviously though this would have been a quicker play because it's gone up like 5 to 6 ETH since that time. Crazy. And yeah, I mean this like the Azukis, just the art itself has always been great. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this, what news and everything. We saw Ape actually just take a huge candle up, and the transactions have gone up. The amount of transactions have gone up significantly the past couple of days. It's gone, almost 2x from the 18th. in terms of transactions. We're getting pretty close there. I know that there's people outside of NFT world, just in like the technical analysis side of cryptocurrencies themselves, that were saying that they were buying this back when it was 11 and 12 bucks, just how the charts look. So, yeah, I was looking at it this morning, and if anybody's familiar with a cup and handle, this looks like a cup and handle almost to a T, aside from, I don't know if you need to look at volume increasing, decreasing, and stuff like that. Usually volume does play a role, but just from looking at it, it looks like you're like the truest definition of a cup and handle here, with the handle being created right now. And if it does play out, this would be the low end here at 13ish, and we'd be on this uptrend now. Kind of interesting, that whole TA stuff, how it follows those kind of trends. But yeah, ApeCoin's looking solid right now. So yeah, Garrett, you want to talk about your Pride punks?
Yeah, so I just saw these trending this morning. I saw some bigger wallets buying in. One of the guys from Nifty Alpha was one of the first tweets I saw, where he used like a genie sweep tool to try to buy these, and he accidentally bought 30 of them. And I looked into it a little bit more, and I'm like, wait, why is he buying from Aftermarket? I bought a couple from Aftermarket right under 0.1, and then I found that there's actually, the mint is still live, so there's a couple thousand left. The rares are selling, like the zombies, aliens, etc. They're selling for premiums of 2 to 5 ETH. So pretty solid. Like I said, I saw a few bigger wallets buying in. Right now it's like 6,800 out of 9K minted. So we'll see what happens when they mint out, whenever that is, probably later today.
Let me stop you. So this was created years ago and it never minted out?
No, so it did. So it's a migrated contract from 2018 collection. The first CryptoPunk.
Oh, I see.
Technically, like the second profile pic project. You know, based on, like, I don't buy into any of like the historical or archaeological NFT stuff. I think it's cool when people dig up like old collections with fun facts about them and stuff like that. But it really is a game of hot potato. So right now, I think that minting these at 0.09 is a moderate risk, and obviously if you pull a rare, you're in the money, and it remains to be seen what they're going to do after they mint out.
Yeah, 0.09, you might as well call it 0.1, might as well call it 300 bucks. That kind of shit, man, like,
it adds up.
Has come and gone. I feel like that doesn't happen in this market anymore. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Kind of cool, but I don't like jumping into that kind of shit. Okay, let's get off Pride punks. Talk about Time issue 1 with Vitalik. So did they drop the physical form at all?
I believe Time, they publish Time in print anyway, but this is
yeah,
this is an actual NFT. Like,
so Danny was saying, I think that's his name on Twitter. What's his Daniel's Got Hits or whatever. He was saying like you should buy the physical version of this, and like get it graded and stuff. But yeah, go ahead about the NFT.
I like the NFT version of it. It's a little expensive now, but I don't know. I mean, it is a digital. Like if you look at the actual asset on OpenSea, it's a full length. You can view the entire magazine digitally, which I think is really cool. And because it's Vitalik, and it's the first ever decentralized magazine issue available on the blockchain.
Right.
It's cool that it's Vitalik. I feel like this will be like an ETH one day, to be honest.
I could see that. I could see it doubling pretty easily. There's only 2,000 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
This feels really easy to me.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. Whether it goes down to like 0.1, 0.2 at some point in the next couple of weeks, and then like longer term it goes to 1, but I don't hate that. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's really cool. I actually didn't know you could click through this. I like this actually more than the physical copy too. Just honestly, just because you don't have to fucking deal with like selling elsewhere. It's easy to sell on here. makes it pretty liquid. Yeah, that's cool. GameStop NFT. I saw this yesterday when we were looking at during the episode on that whale watch or whatever we were on, where there was that news about the video game. I can't remember the name. Oh, PUBG. They had tweeted about GameStop's NFT platform, and I was gonna bring it up, but I totally forgot. I'm gonna assume. I mean, it's crazy how many of these big companies are getting into this Web3 stuff so quickly.
Yeah. So you can connect your wallet on their website right now. It's just the beta site, but it's powered by this L2, like a layer 2 called Loop Ring.
Mhm.
Basically, what they'll be able to provide is essentially like a token trove idea where the gas is very, very minimal, approximately like less than $1. So it gives them, it gives you a lot lower fees than an OpenSea would. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening with like if you can list all NFTs or if it'll be GameStop native NFTs. But GameStop does also have a partnership with Immutable X. So yeah, it should be interesting. I don't know if they do some interesting stuff with like game developers or studios, like larger folks like Microsoft. I think they have a partnership with them as well. Maybe we'll see like NFTs from those organizations be launched on the GameStop platform, which could be really interesting. I know GameStop has obviously been beloved by many since its like meteoric stock price rise and the short squeeze. So I think this will just bring further attention to that because a lot of the same crowd that was interested in that is interested in crypto and NFTs as well. So pretty interesting. I think GameStop shares were up like 15% yesterday. So yeah, pretty crazy. We'll
Right
see.
on.
I synced my wallet, but nothing's happened yet.
Nothing got drained out of it.
No, nothing yet. They
Huh.
didn't take me for everything yet.
That's their exit, dude. Cool. Okay, let's get into like I think the big thing of the day is XCOPY stuff. Slumped. Go ahead
Yep.
and talk about XCOPY.
All right, so XCOPY, if anyone who's listening doesn't know, is probably one of the most prolific NFT artists out today. His work has sold for millions in total. He, I think, has 3 or 4 other collections on Nifty Gateway. Bunch of stuff on OpenSea. The cheapest thing that you can find is, I think, just under 7 ETH.
Yeah.
Again, just highly revered. Everyone I see on Twitter wants some of this guy's work. And today we got a really cool drop on Nifty. So what it is the big one is there's an open edition. It's open for 10 minutes. It's going to cost $3,000, so roughly about 1 ETH. You can buy as many as you can possibly get in that 10-minute period, and then as soon as that 10-minute period's up, they're cutting supply. This is going to get bought hundreds and hundreds of times. I've seen people with Bored Ape profile pictures. Just any big NFT guy is going for these. This is like top tier, again, just upper echelon of NFT artists. So that being said, if you have $3,000 that you can safely put into something and not think about, this is a buy. And the reason for that is because not only in this drop is there that open edition, there's a couple of, I guess we can call them collector only open editions. They're burn mechanics. So you have to burn your previous open edition from, I think its last drop was a year ago. So you have to submit that to have a chance at burning it. And then when you burn that, you get access to this super exclusive other NFT. And that's going to be worth, I don't even know how much. It's going to be a ton. I totally see that happening again with this open edition. People are going to pack their bags on this. I'm going to try to grab one, I think. Really like the art on these. It's probably some of the best I've ever seen. That might be biased, but I really like it. Yeah, and most notable about this guy is he has a bunch of old one-of-ones. I'm going to say he started in, and I might be wrong here, in 2018. So really at the forefront of when NFT started. He has one-of-ones that have sold for Let me pull it up here. I think the highest one was recently 1,600 ETH, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Almost $5 million.
Yeah.
This is not a small drop. Like, everyone is looking at Nifty Gateway today from all angles of the NFT space. And what's really cool, and if you can enter for this one, you better hit that button so hard your finger breaks. If you have 5 Nifties in your Nifty account, there's a $1 raffle for a piece called Gourmet Spicy, and there's 24 of them, right? So if you have 5 Nifties, you can enter this raffle. And if you hit that, if you were lucky enough to hit that, man, you are walking away with thousands of dollars profit. Everyone needs to go for this if they can.
Oh, that'll go for. I think that would go for over 10 ETH. And out of 24.
Yeah.
Because
I could totally see it.
And like, are they all the same? Not that it would matter, because like his other collection with the floor of 7 ETH, a lot of them are the same. There's like 3 or 4 different variants.
They're not the same, which is really cool. They're all
what?
one of ones. Yep.
Oh, they always look the same, and it's the only reason I didn't buy them.
I completely forgot to even mention that in my post earlier. They're all one of ones. They're not like totally different. They're similar, but they're all technically
just minor copies. Changes, right?
Yeah, nothing astronomical, I don't think.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
I'll link it.
This is a big one. Again, if you have the cash lying around and can safely invest in this and not think about it, this is a buy. It might quick flip. I just wouldn't go in buying it with the intention of, I'm gonna flip this in 2 hours for 10x. It's
right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're talking open editions or the 24s?
The open editions.
Oh no, I was saying out of 24, the out of 24s would be over 10 ETH. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I just meant as a macro sense of how to approach the open edition.
Okay.
But yeah, no, those out of 24 will totally sell for a ton right off the bat. I think if you hold it, it's only going to go up too, as this guy just continues to make the impact he has. But yeah, I mean, and they have these ranked auctions that I won't be going for because I am most definitely priced out, but it'll be cool to watch. I'm expecting those to maybe hit millions of dollars. So if anyone's super rich and watching this, maybe go for the ranked auctions. It might be worth it.
Yeah, those ranked auctions are going to be insane. Waster and Damager. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to buy 1 or 2 of the ones for 3,000. I don't know, man. It's a lot of money.
It is, but I think it'll be worth it.
I think long term, I don't see you losing.
In the NFT space long term, and especially just XCOPY as an artist, it's an easy buy.
Well, Gary Vee had brought him up on the Nelk podcast as like when they asked him like about basically projects or whatever people to watch out for, and he had brought XCOPY up. I thought that was just pretty interesting, but not really because he's really, really big and cool stuff, but cool. That was a good rundown there.
And this should totally bring more eyes to Nifty just as a platform, which I'm really excited for. Because we've been covering these drops for about 2-3 months now, and some of them have gone really well. So this can only help bring more exposure there.
Yeah, the open edition Max Payne, $3,121 each. Cool. And these are all unique too, these Max Paynes? Or
those I don't
all
think
the same.
So. Those should probably be all the same. Oh, they actually just raised the price.
Yeah, didn't they raise it a little bit?
Yep, 3,114. It's just going to be synonymous with what an ETH is worth.
He could just put it. He could just put it at 10,000 if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He would get pretty similar demand, although not quite as much.
People will absolutely still buy it.
Yeah. Cool. Let's get off XCOPY. Crypto art. Yeah, I got that. That was that big sale. Oh, Blocksmith Labs. I looked at these last night. I just saw them and I was like, those are pretty cool. But I didn't look into like any of this other stuff that's that they're doing. I think you did, Slumped.
I did a bit, but I think McKay also looked into MK if you wanted to.
Oh, let's go.
Talk a bit about him.
So Blocksmith Labs is a project created by two developers that work for one developer for Coinbase and then one used to work as an engineer for Coinbase. So I think they knew each other through that. Then there's another guy on their team who just has a lot of experience developing Solana-based tools specifically. A lot of Discord bots and stuff. Really, what this project is, like 4,400 supply, 2.2 Sol mint. Gonna mint public today at 4 p.m. Eastern. Private is gonna start at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's very similar to this project we had talked about yesterday, where they're trying to streamline the process, but now this is more of a macro sense. So yesterday we had talked about a project that was Solana focused and was going to try to streamline specifically the sales bot process that is ran through a Solana Discord project server. This is more like they're streamlining the whitelist process for you. They're streamlining staking for you. And it's all done like through a dashboard, whereas yesterday's project was through a Discord bot. They're going to teach you how to build DAOs, staking, how to launch the NFT. So kind of just like they call it a suite is the word that they were using, I think. So it's more like this tool suite to launch a Solana project. It's going to mint on Magic Eden today. I do think that we'll see like 400 to 500 supply for public, which obviously, like I said, will mint around 4 p.m. Eastern. And it should do well even at a 2.2 Sol mint. Really the only risk here, because I've seen a lot of the big Sol guys I like to listen to talk about these, the risk isn't in the team because the team's backed and very credible and very familiar with this space. The only risk is just kind of in the mint price, which is 2.2 Sol. But yeah, pretty solid project.
I do want to just add, so yes, it's a high mint price, but I do see one other risk, and maybe you feel differently, but you can actually look. They have their dashboard live now. You can see what projects they have available, and I imagine as more people kind of adopt this, it'll grow. But I'm not like blown away by the projects that have currently signed up for this. So in theory, this sounds amazing, right? You can stake this NFT to essentially buy your own whitelist, which is brand new and honestly pretty competitive, just in theory, with the Famous Fox token market. But it's really going to depend on what projects adopt it. Because I'm looking at it right now. There's one that I recognize that I like, and some previous ones that look cool. But some of these are just I wouldn't touch. So it's really going to depend on that. So a little bit more involved than just the price, I think, personally, at least. I don't know if you agree or disagree with that, McKay.
No, I agree absolutely. They're gonna have to have some solid projects that are working with them in order for this to have any value.
Yeah, and I mean with that, I think if they get the right projects, even at that 2.2 mint price, that value you can get from this is way more than that. So that's what I guess the price is riding on, is more what they do with it in the future, because that value is unmatched if it's executed right.
Got you.
Cool. I think that's all we had on the list today to go through, unless you guys have something else.
I think I'm good, man.
Cool. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you guys joining us. Yeah, we'll see what goes on over the next 24 hours.
You guys at the Nifty drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
luck.